Here we go. A lot of people are coming up now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Hope you're all well. I hope you're safe and you are healthy. And yeah, it's 2 weeks now, 14 days. So how are you all coping with it? I think it's challenging for everybody. A lot of people say, we've got another week to go. And let's see. I think for me, I take note of the day and I plan my day, because we only have today, and it's what we make of it. So this is why I came up with this idea of let's change our mindset, because we can either all start going the negative route, which a lot of people are doing, or you can decide to change your mindset in this period and actually do something more proactive, to change your outcome. So this morning what I want to continue is to talking about how to change the mindset. And I mentioned yesterday about how your mind plays a vital part in your success, and it's all about what you think about everything. So we ended off talking about setting intentions. So this is a short little bit today, but I just want to talk about how to set intentions. And by setting intentions, you're actually taking control of your life and steering it consciously. So I get this question a lot where people ask me, do you set daily intentions? And I tell them, yes, I do. There's different ways of setting intentions. One of them is I set intentions in my diary before I go to bed, what I'm planning my day to be. And I take those thoughts and those thinking patterns to bed and let that marinate, so that when I wake up, that I don't wake up with, oh goodness, what's going to happen today? So that I've got a plan of action. That's one way of doing it. Now what I also do is in the morning when I wake up, there's a different routine that I do with setting intentions for the morning, because that takes there's a process that I go through how to set those intentions. But the intentions, what I want to discuss today, is about your daily intentions and being conscious of everything that you're currently doing or are going to do. So how can I get intentions? This is one of the questions that people ask me, is how can I get intentions to make it work for me and to change my mindset to a growth mindset? Okay. So firstly, before you can answer that question, you need to ask yourself, what is daily intention setting? So for me, it's seeing a clear mental picture and a clear outcome of the day that you choose to have, and the feeling it has and you've got to feel it like it's already happened. So during the day, so like today for instance, make a point to stop and set a deliberate intention for what you are going to do or what you are busy doing. Because, a lot of us, we just wake up and we say, okay, well, I'm going to do this. We're going to make food and we're going to do new chores, or, we're going to go to the shops. But that's it. And that's where it stops. And then you go according to however the day's running. So what I'm saying is, wherever you are, let's say, for instance, you've now decided you want to go to the shops. So when you want to go to the shops, when you get into the car, see yourself getting into the car, just visualize it, see how you're driving safely, see that all the robots are green, no cars on the road. Okay, I know it's a bad example for now because there's not many cars on the road, but in any other normal day, see that you're driving safely, you are protected. See that the road is clear, there's no congestion, no traffic. And when you get to the shops, you see there's an open parking lot, and you get a parking bay right in front of the shop. This is what I talk about, setting clear intentions as you go on during the day. So whatever you are doing, so you want to start writing your daily notes, or you want to start writing a book, or you want to start painting, or you want to start a new hobby, or anything that you want to do today, stop just one moment and visualize the outcome. Then very important is to monitor your emotions. That because you will have triggers that will indicate if you are in alignment with it. Because a lot of us wants to set our intentions for something that we choose to have. Some people say that's what I want. Now, when you have want, I'm going to discuss this now. That sets up a whole different energy field of lack. And this is what I want to get to. You must make sure that if there's a trigger, that what you are thinking of doesn't affect your emotions. If it's negative, then if you have a negative emotion, then you are thinking about the thing that you don't have and the thing that you want. And we know how vibrations work. The more you want something, it comes from a sense of lack. It's going to create more lack, which means you will not get it. So you must try and stay positive or neutral. That is the challenge, to stay positive or neutral. Because I think you've noticed when you're sitting in a situation and say, oh, I want to have this and I want to have that, and oh, I want this. The more you want, it comes from a place of lack, and that lack will create more lack. So, as I've talked about, the only thoughts of what you choose to have. What I'm trying to say, so I'm talking very democratic now. Only choose the thoughts that you choose to have, and start seeing your life consciously to the life you choose to have. So you have that choice. It is important to understand that the intentions are different for everybody. Everybody's got different intentions. So all people set intentions to stay focused on their day-to-day lives, and I'm going to share a few things for you on ways how you can start living a life that you live consciously. Okay, I know it's a lot to take in, but here's just a few tips. Ask yourself, what do you want out of life? What do you want out of your job? What do you want out of your relationship? What do you want out of being successful? What is success to you? What do you want financially? So ask these questions about yourself, and that makes you become more conscious, so that you can take time and write these things down. Set up an action plan. Because life gets so busy that we don't have time to do these things. And when we do get a little bit of time, there's so much you want to do. Then you get so overwhelmed with the immense things that you want to do, but you can't start with it because there's so many things. So now that we have time, start with this now already. Another thing that you can do is, what makes you happy? But what makes you truly happy? That's one question you can ask and write it down. Sit with it today and ask yourself, what is it that really, really, really makes me happy? Live in alignment with your truth. And what do I mean by that? Well, you've got to look at what must you work on internally. Because if you say, I want to do this, but you feel there's something in you saying no, but you can't really, because you don't believe in yourself. No, you're not good enough. No, you'll never be successful. Those are the inner feelings that's talking to you. On your conscious mind, you're saying what you want. So you've got to work on those alignments that the two get in congruence. So I want you to do, there's another thing that you can do, and it is do the work that is in, I've mentioned that. Ignore society's guidance and demands. We get so much pressure from the outside that we try to adapt and cope with what's happening out there. You must remember that you are enough, and you need to start believing in yourself, in your capabilities of, I'm enough. Because, a lot of anxiety comes from trying to please other people, getting to deadlines, going above and beyond and what your reach is. So what I would suggest is, take some time and look at the mirror and say to yourself, you are enough. You are beautiful. Because we don't do that often. Here's another point. Spend wisely. Have a clear goal on your expenses your finances, to become financially free. Maybe that's one of your goals that you want to achieve. I know this time we're all stuck at home, so take the time and look at your finances, restructure it. It's time to learn. Maybe we can do it differently, because we realize in these times we can get along with a lot less. And last point I want to mention is walk in courage. It means self-confidence. Now, if you are struggling with a few of these points that I've just mentioned today, you can start by setting your intentions. And we can, and what we can do at the chrysaliscode is we can help you. We've got a unique system that can help you get inspired and help you with finding your best version, and maybe help you with all these little triggers that's stopping you from becoming your true version of yourself, the version that's the best version of yourself. Now remember, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it with other people. There's a little love button here. Please share the love and share it out to the community. I do this every morning, giving a little bit of insight. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock again. And thank you so much.